Hopefully these people can help us clear our name. Our dad being dead is pissing everybody off, and everybody thinks I did it, even though I just arrived via train. However, these folk out in this warehouse have offered to help, or at least I know them in some way, so we're going to start talking to people. I believe, yes, control is the button I need to look at who's interactable and whatnot. So, let's start interacting. Even in a handcrafted town like this, there is an underground, a rat's nest, at odds with the law, at odds with good morals. People come to them with dubious challenges and requests. Just say it out loud. They're thieves. You know my master. He is your friend, and he hasn't changed much since you last saw him. He always loved to live on the edge, never was a stickler for rules, but he was never truly vile or cruel. Yet he has changed. He wants to seem a kingpin, a king, a local czar of his own small turf. Wants to seem, not be. Play a big wheeler-dealer. But that's not who he really is. He's just... playing pretend, don't make me laugh, or... Thieves and rats never tolerate false leaders. Are you telling me they're all just playing war here? Such as our town, you know it yourself. It's a very good village, beautiful people live here, infusing it with a very spiritual dream. There's no real villainous crime here. Even the rats and the thieves are softer. Dreams live in the upper town, not here, closer to the bridge square. I do wonder if there's meaning behind that. What weird dreams are going around in this town? How would you like to know what your old friend is truly worried about now? He's playing a dashing scoundrel in front of you, but his soul is trembling. Well, why? He's worried that blood started to spill now, and it was probably spilled by his men, the people who rubbed shoulders with him, hiding their teeth at first. He's worried you'll think he has it all under control, meaning today's craze is his doing. Well, isn't it? How do you know he even has a conscience? I am his reflection. Who else is to know what his heart is worried about? Ooh, so are these things reflections of others? Their soul? Maybe their actual conscience. Touching. Perhaps he is partially responsible. Perhaps he did corrupt them with his talk of how any law is but chains that one must break in order to become free and truly human. But he never wanted bloodshed. Keep that in mind. Sounds like a Sith. So his name is Grigory's Reflection. So, the fellow bit off more than he can chew. We'll see where it leads. Hello, friend.
I've heard of this love thing, all right. Never seen it, though.
Well, look who entered my humble abode. Could that be my pal, Artemy the artist? The Artemy who cuts arteries, maybe? No, I don't recognize this man. Too soft. But they must have kept him swaddled and coddled, whatever place he ran off to. Or should I say whatever palace. His name's Bad Grief. Palace. I left for school. Climbing the ladder, then. Not the same one you're on. You're no fun. Aren't you happy to see an old friend? Oddly enough, I am. Odd indeed. Why so cheery? You're going to help me. You know about my father's death, don't you? I do. May he rest in peace. He was a decent man, and the best sawbones around. Do you know who murdered him? Nope. Sniffing the ground ourselves. You didn't think it was one of mine. Listen, we don't cut folks. We honor tradition. Although, there was one fella, Barley. He left our little community a month back. Got himself a new one. Now, they do cut folks, but they wouldn't touch your old man. They aren't fools. Seems there must be at least one fool in this town. What's the plan then? Revenge or something with a little more finesse? I'll find out who's behind this. Then we'll see. Just stay away from Suburov. I mean it. Cub, the man's a hawk. All might makes right, no sense. He'll throw you in jail first and only think months later. I know you're thick-skulled too. You'd charge in there, shoulders squared, thinking, oh, the truth will win out. Bullshit. Stay away, hear me? Are you finished? Calm down. Alright, well, we got some... Ooh, interesting. People? Thoughts, these are our quests. I need to find the people who still remember me, who will believe me without proof, who can vouch for me. So we're still trying to clear our name here. Ruben is my father's student, almost a brother to me. I would see him, he would help. So maybe we want to go to my father's student. Redhead Gregory Flynn, aka Bad Grief, always goads me into doing crazy stunts. We used to have a scarlet layer in a warehouse. Ooh, interesting. The ferrymen are in town, they're waiting for me, and there's a hunt going down looking for a person with many features. With my features, sorry. In the meanwhile, we're getting hungry and exhausted. We don't have much food. We have a little bit of money for the ferrymen, some scrap names. We're really kind of running low here. I can still talk to him, which is good.
What?
You run into the old crowd? Stock Ruben, Lara? Haven't seen him around. Gotta say, it's a tough time for our friendship. I mean, if you can even call this friendship. Gravel-hearted Lara won't look at me now, and Stock's even worse. He completely ignored my plea for help. You need help? You gone outside recently? It's chaos! Innocent souls toward limb from limb. Everyone's lost their minds hunting the culprit. A step golem, some think, but others? They're after your hide, friend. All this going on, naturally, my men ran into a mob. Barely got out alive. They need the sawbones bad. Your old man's gone, and his star student Stock won't take the job, so... Something tells me your men weren't out there feeding the poor. Let me patch them up. I am a surgeon after all. Are your men still here? Or people mistook your men for me. Each and every one of them. Yeah, let's start here. Hell if I know. Can't make heads or tails of him now. If you squint, Peaceworks does kind of resemble you, a sturdy man. Perhaps he did take a few hits to the noggin in your stead. How do you feel about that? I could look at Peacework. Where is he? Not here. Shiner dropped by, said they're waiting for death in a hideout. Poor Peacework. He's knocking on heaven's door. Got something stuck up on the belly. Can you believe, folks? They're all shapeshifters. I swear, shedding skin and eating one another. May not look it, but every person in this town has a vile beast inside. Alright, well, I need tools. Don't have any on me. Tools? Got you all set, friend. Blessed be the warehouse, the wellspring of goods, including illegal ones. There, take a peek inside that crate, and choose anything your heart desires. Although, maybe you should stick around. Dangerous out. Knock it off. Not like I can stay here forever. I'll drop by the patient when I'm in the area. Wonderful. If you find anything in his belly he doesn't need, don't toss it. Bring it to me. Might be useful. Depends on what I find. Might very well keep it myself. Alright. Well. We've got a crate. Oh, okay. Man. The showmanship in this game is still just great. I love it so much. What do we got? A needle will definitely pop. Now we've got 3 of them. A rusty scalpel. I'm not happy about that. Another egg, which we'll probably eat. I don't know if I can just eat it or have to cook it first. Coffee beans will immediately energize you, but very unhealthy. Some bandages. And a lot of money. So we have 271 fingernails, I guess. Whoa. Okay, well, let's take a look at our quest real quick. Nerves, sticky, bones, nerves, and blood. I don't know if these are like things, like groups they belong to. One of Grease's boys got stabbed. I promised to take a look at his wounded belly. Just got to remember to bring a scalpel. So we want to go there, and we are here. We also have the ferryman over here. I feel like we should just try and clear our name first and foremost before we do anything else. I wonder if I can get up there to sleep, and then we've got Father, my Ruben student. So why don't we go across the river? So we'll go north to hit the bridge. We'll have to pop out, go north, hit the bridge, cross into town, and go back to Ruben and see what Ruben can do for us. I don't know how dangerous this is going to be, so let's go ahead and save the game. And we're just going to move out and hope for the best. Nobody else seems to want to chat. So we're going to go that way. Let's hope... Oh, God. That outside isn't going to be too rough. So we need to go left and then right. I don't want to sprint unless we absolutely have to. We also know that there's a warehouse that has a layer that we could probably check out. A crimson layer. Do we have enough to grab? Do we have enough water to grab here? Let's drink. And we'll pop another drink down just to be safe. Keep our stamina high. We're definitely getting hungry, but that's alright. And there is somebody up there. So we gotta go straight and bang her right. I'm hoping she's not gonna get aggressive. You're hated here. Hello. You poor thing. We still think you're good. You feel sorry for me. You're an angel. I do. You'll grow up into a good person. Tata brought kitties yesterday. 6. Do you want a kitten? Right, a kitten. Exactly what I need. I'm like a kit myself. That's enough cat's life for me. I'll think about it. Do you trade for kitten? Immunity boosters. Alright, we're fine. We'll keep moving. Actually, you know what? I'd like it. Do you want money? I guess we can't afford it right now. How bad are we looking here? We just gotta bang her right and we can go cut across. Holding down C seems to do something. Yeah, I don't like this. So we're probably gonna have to sprint if this guy decides he wants to fight us. Yep. This is what it's like to be hated. It's YouTube, the simulation. See ya! Cutting across. I don't even know how, I don't remember how to friggin' fight. Okay, straight right. We can still jump. If we dip right and left, why don't we just go... Yeah, don't come across the bridge. It's dangerous here. You're hated here too, sir. I promise. I'll take the empty bottle. Pretty much anything I can get your hands on in this game feels like it's going to be invaluable at some point. All garbage should be checked. I mean, empty bottles, filling them with water is not a bad idea. Are you gonna attack me or can I talk to you? I'd like to trade with you, but for my conscience's sake, but no one will trade with thieves or murderers. Barter is about trust. I'm neither thief nor murderer, pal. You do well to remember that. Barter is a sacred tradition. You don't understand that it's not about objects at all, don't you? Not about objects. Would you like to trade your coat for a match, then? I might have accepted that offer, but I won't trade with a man who has a burdened conscience. Why poison my own fate? A clear conscience is important. But even if I have sinned, it's not contagious, so mind your soul, pal. You're weird. Your fate won't improve my life, only my own trust, get it? When I trust someone, I get lucky, so good things come my way. Fair enough. I guess I didn't think about it. You know what? It's fine. We went up a little bit because I was hated, but I'm going to try and talk my way out of it. So we just want to go straight, and then it's going to be on my left-hand side. We are going to have to deal with this guy. Let's go ahead and get some water. I wish I could peek around corners. We'll go around him. Okay. Knock. Hey. Madam. Oh! Okay, I thought you were gliding for a moment. Hello. What the? What? What? Wait, where are you going? I think they're chasing somebody. Alright, I don't have time to mess around. Hey, you willing to talk? Hey, big fella, on your way here, did you hear anything? Like a train? What train? Oh, an outsider. So, we send meat and skins to the outside world, and they send back a big old train of provisions, mostly stuff we can't make. Dad says it's like living out at sea, on a faraway island. Does your dad work at the factory, the skinnery, or the cannery? What? No, my dad's a postman. If he worked factory, whew, I wouldn't be here at all, because Mom would have had an abortion. Oh, God. Hey, aren't you too young to talk about that kind of stuff? Beats unemployment. The train is already 2 weeks late. We might very well starve soon, like we've almost run out of sweets. Uta bartered away all of our buttons for a lump of sugar yesterday. Unbelievable. 2 weeks is a long time, actually. Alright, well, we're raising our happiness. It's this building here, it looks like. Hello. You were on my start menu, actually? Hi. Hey, Carlada. I didn't do anything. Be Kara, you can protect yourself. Oh, that's why they ran? Maybe her? You shouldn't look either. What do you have here? I brought my bones here. Are you kissing the skull? I'm not kissing it. It was in my hands, then people ran. I was embarrassed and hid my face. But you haven't done anything wrong. Why are you ashamed? I won't explain to you. I did nothing wrong. I just brought my bones here. What's wrong with that? These bones are mine. I didn't steal them. I tell the truth. You should be more careful with your bones, Basagan. You're acting strange and people rarely appreciate that. What's so strange about that? They're the strange ones. Come to think of it, it isn't. So go ahead and do whatever you want as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. It will not. I believe you, Basagan. Okay. Can I still talk to you? Interesting. Maybe could have convinced her to leave, but maybe keeping her here. Could be interesting. A ladder that doesn't lead anywhere. And hopefully the home of a friend who will keep me safe. Oh, hey, it's my favorite house setup. Pick lock, they'll know. Pick lock, they'll know. Pick lock, they'll know. I don't think they'll know at night. Friend? Friend? Are you friend?
I'm no positivist. There are things in this world beyond our mundane perception.
Well, one thing is clear. You are a very, very lucky man. Which means you need to take care of yourself. You are so careless, Vorak. It's Artemy Vorak, right? Barak. Artemy Barak. Apologies. And I may ask, is it true that your actions have already resulted in 4 deaths? I'm not in the habit of... Oh, did I kill anybody? Oh yeah, I killed the 3 people. Are you a detective? Daniil Dunkovsky, Bachelor of Medicine at your service. But before we speak any further, I'd like to clarify a rather crucial thing. Just how highly do you hold your sense of duty? All Buraks are guided by duty. It runs in the family. Well, from this point on, you owe me. I just saved you from a rather grisly fate. Perhaps I'll repay you in kind someday. Maybe he saved them? I don't remember seeing a rescue team. Your Reuben has utterly murderous intents. Isidore meant quite a lot to him. Your father was his mentor. Reuben even considers himself old Burak's true son, unlike you. Anyway, he thinks you're to blame for your father's death. What a loda. I managed to convince him that you didn't actually kill Isidore. Well, not empirically, but I'm under the impression that in Reuben's mind, you still caused your father's death. You did, after all, take your sweet time getting here, while Isidore was counting on your help. Is that true? No, it's not. And I sense some foul play in your valiant attempt to save me from my best friend. Look, you have my condolences, Vorak. But since we've established that you owe me, let me explain how you'll repay your debt. Things are about to get a little tense, and I need only one thing. Just do exactly as I tell you. You're a doctor, right? We haven't established that I owe you anything, buddy. Ki habatoris oyadat, as the saying goes. Amatat konzohan, as goes the local one. Allow me to sum up. Reuben told me he's the only decent doctor in town, but you're a competent surgeon. I need you alive, healthy, and quiet, close at hand. Spare me any wild improvisations. I'll be the one handling the situation. Medicum morbo adihabere. How about you just shut up? I'll deal with Reuben myself. No middleman required. Where is he? Gone to carry out my orders. From now on, your Reuben does what I tell him to do. He entered my service of his own accord. I suggest that you do the same. It will help everyone. Stubbornness is my guiding star, second only to my sense of duty. I suggest you put your high intelligence to good use and get out of my way, Bachelor. Okay. So we've learned he belongs under the bone, nerves, and blood. And we got An out-of-town dandy kindly informed me that stock considers me a patricide. Madness, I guess it's only for the best. Alright. I don't know what red means. I wonder if red means limited time. So we can head to Lara, Surgeon. Let's see. Well, the ferrymen are here. I think we might want to go to the ferrymen. We can just go right, left. Ooh, no, we have to go left through here, and we've got a gate on the other side. So let's bounce out of here. I'll take this. I guess it doesn't count as robbing. Thanks for the money, though. What else you got? I have no issues just taking everything you've got there, Mr. Bachelor. I'll even take your spring. Now, let's actually go ahead and munch down on some food. Keep myself rather fed. And until then, see you later. I'd like to leave. Okay, 2 children hanging outside. Hey! Okay. So what, is the asshole still in there? The one with the carpet bag? Yeah, he's still in there. I grant you have a right to throw something at him if you so desire. Watch your tongue, boy, though I do agree with you. But where's Dr. Rubin? We need a doctor. Let's see. I'm a doctor. What's the issue? There's been a disaster. Alma, Duke, and Wolflinger were poisoned. Where are they? In a warehouse with little flags. Go down the railroad and to the left, you'll see it. Alright, I'll check it out. I might have too much going on right now, so I'll just say try to find Reuben. How about you, madam? You're the man everybody's after, right? You look like the description. Oh, what's the description? You know, big, fat, dangerous, bulgy eyes, a weird leg, a scary mug, and a stupid look on his face. Must be you. Thanks, kid. At least I know what I look like now. Really? Well, whatever. It's good we found you. We need help. What for? We need to hold trial for a murder, and we can't do it without you. Will you help? Hold a trial? You kids play funny games. It's not a game, it's for real. Notkin said, if you see him, drag him over. He also said, or else we'll choose a punishment on our own, and it won't end well. This is blackmail. Blackmail? Where? Forget it. If I'm around, I'll drop by. Maybe I'll get there in time to hear the verdict. The courthouse is a warehouse. The one with the little flags. Hurry up. They're starting soon. Oh, the flags? Seems like you took it over. All right, we'll definitely take that. We'll go to the courthouse. And we're going to be heading that way anyway. So for the moment, let's just get out of here. Just kind of getting our bearings. I wonder how we're going to clear our name. So we'll bang a left up here. I don't like the talking because these guys are going to yell at me, I think. Sorry, I'm out. I know, nobody wants you here. We're going to bang her right over here, I think. Almost. Here, let's go ahead and grab a drink. Why do I... Static. Okay. From here up, we gotta go just between these buildings. I'm assuming the more I play, the easier and easier it becomes to navigate this town as I learn its ins and outs. Yeah, we want to go this way. I'm hated here too. Pretty much hated everywhere. But the ferrymen are just over the bend, so I'm very excited to see what they have for me and what exactly they want. Is that the... That's not the courthouse. It's to the right. Through a break in the wall, surprisingly. Hello? What? You're all horrifying. Whoa. Finally, we're back together. I've been waiting for you, Brock. Will you have me now? Wait, I seem to recognize your face. You don't remember me, Colboon? Well, I remember you, and I remember your words, so will you have me now? You are an herb bride. We can't have a relationship. You have a very clear speech for a bride. Do you live in town? I don't know what this means! Your hands are so heavy. Shh, don't touch me yet, or else the dress will tear, and it's no good. The tears in the tears in the dress must appear on their own during the dance, just like the earth is torn apart when it releases herbs. Relax, I'll be careful. I'm just checking if you're real. So will you have me now? Will we be joined forever? Were we lovers, but who are you? I don't know what the right call is. Were we lovers? Fine, I'll wait for you to remember me. We'll meet again soon, I'll find you. For now, try to remember who I am, Colboon. Segne Dehe, and there'll be trouble. You are beautiful. Are you going to follow me? No, you're just gonna leave. Okay. You have like I wonder if those markings on her back mean anything. Well, sorry for the interruption. You are being hunted. You'll need a weapon. Yeah, I could use one. Just so happens that no one carries firearms on these parts. It's a peaceful town. Peaceful my ass. And it just so happens that I have a revolver, but I can't give it away for free. For a reasonable price, though. Where'd you get it? Our storekeeper has his way of finding, shall we say, curios. He orders them from the big world to be delivered by train on Big Vlad's behalf. That's all right. The master can take it. Ah, bad grief. Why am I not surprised? Forget it. So you interested in the deal? How much? 3,000! Are you nuts? I don't have that sort of money. I can wait for 2 days. If you don't take it by then, I'll do business with someone else. My circumstances are humble. As for the money, you'll have no trouble getting it. Isidore must have left you inheritance. It's hard work. It's hard to talk about now, I understand, but business is business. Drop it. I didn't come here for the inheritance. I wanted to see my father. Secondly, Isidore must have taught you how to hear and pick medicinal herbs. They're in bloom now, and merchants in Broken Heart would give you a decent price for them. Can I at least take a look at the revolver? It looks like it's breaking? Okay. Well, he's got it. And we can trade it with him. We've got a new quest, so... all these things are connected in some way. 3 poisoned patients are in a warehouse we used to play when we were kids. They seem to require medicinal help. The local urchins have found and are trying a murderer. Seems like the local urchins need assistance. Maybe the murderer is the one who actually murdered my dad. But whatever the hell you are, I need to know. We believe you didn't kill our patriarch. We'll transport you along the River Gullet and the Guzzle, the tributaries of Gorkon, our kind river. But it will still cost you fingernails. There is no other way. Why do you believe me? Because we are ferrymen. We know from which way you came and when. The murders happened at night. You arrived in the morning. We sensed that a new person appeared in the town. We keep track of that. Yeah, well, tell that to the townsfolk. No one would believe us. We are ferrymen. So what? The Gorkon is a kind river, but its water isn't for humans. You can't drink from the Gorkon. You ought not walk into it either. We traverse its edge. It's frightening. We need fingernails so that we can always return. I see. So... is that the quest, then? And if we look at the River Gorkon here, do they just bring me south, or do they bring me way up here? I wonder if it's like a fast travel system, maybe? Well, we're really, really close to the trial. So just due to... okay. Just due to distance and circumstance, I'm curious if they actually have the murderer, because if they do, then we are in luck. And we hopefully can clear our names that way. Wait. I'd like to go over here. Can I? Ugh. Well, I have no idea if that was the right way to do things, but that's what we did. Nothing. There's the little flags. I gotta know. What are these kids doing? And why in God's name do they need me? Okie dokie. So many children. I hear a yelping pup? I don't know. Alright, well, let's talk. Look, see everyone, the doctor's here! Who's sick? You're too late, they died. Why didn't you come sooner? What kind of doctor are you? 3 kids are dead, no one gives a damn? Not kids, worse. Those were our dogs, Almer, Wolfling, and Duke. Who poisoned them? Somebody evil. Notkin's planning on holding a trial. He wanted you to be here, there too. Well, at least I made in time for the trial. Not all is lost. Okay. That traitor Lika saw you this morning, by the way. How you got off the train and beat those thugs to a pulp. Huh. So I have a living, breathing witness. Not for long, he's doomed. Yeah, how come? He killed Duke, Wolfling, and Alma. Notking will punish him for that. Don't you need to make sure he's a real culprit first? I'm speaking from experience here. Okay, so it sounds like they've got somebody, but no one's they're convinced he did it, but who knows if he did?
We're alive. So Granddad Simon is still alive too.
Okay. I love that. The way she delivered her lines. Okay, so I don't know if this is on purpose, but the way she delivered her lines and the way everything's kind of presented in a weird play-like way, sounds like she's bad at reading her script. Kind of fits. Knives, scissors, blades, razors, anything sharp. If you got a sharp axe, I'm interested. How about sharp whip? How about sharp wit? It can cut deeper than a knife. Those items are what I barter for. We need them. And what would you give me for sharp objects? Lock-picking shivs. If you're handy with locks, you can open 3 or 4 doors with one. Brand new, and needles. Good for smaller locks, like locker locks. So you trade needles for knives. Strange. Oh, so you aren't a local. We aren't allowed razors. If they catch us, we'll be grounded for a year. Might even get spanked. Nice try with the bullshit, but I'm not buying it. Razors aren't the only forbidden sharp objects, so where'd you get all those pins? Did you break into a tailor shop? Sure. Train full of needles derailed outside my window. Happy now? Why do you care? We barter because we don't need pins anymore. We've outgrown them. You're all grown up, aren't you? Now listen up, kid. Only butchers are allowed cutting tools in this town. Or scissors for a needle's a good trade deal. Let's just see what happens. I'm curious. The lore. Are you a butcher? I'm a surgeon. It's like a butcher with a sharper knife. I like that, but let's see what he got. Some ammo, some lockpicks, and morphine. Relieves fear and pain, leaving you drowsy and numb. If I take this before sleep, I'll recuperate better. Needle. Interesting. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for actually coming. You're so brave. Look, we all made a gift for you to welcome you here. See? It's bread. Please don't frown. It's all we can spare. We need to eat too. There's a lot of mouths to feed here. Let's see. Thank you. When I get my house back, come visit. I'll return the favor. Sorry, it's so stale. And drink the milk fast because it'll go bad soon. But the water is fresh from a ravine. No, wait. Keep this, especially if you don't have much to give. But you're a guest. Take it, or else we'll get bad luck. We need luck more than food right now. I don't know what this luck thing is, but it's the second person who's brought it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'll take it. I don't know if it's true.
Quiet. A bargain's a bargain.
Are you talking to me?
Every dog has its
Whoa!
day.
You look like you're dead. You're here. Good. The trial can begin. But who is the accused kids? Shouldn't you at least present them to me? A question first. They say you're no son to old Barach. He was a doctor. He saved lives. It is said that you killed instead. Is that true? So that's who the accused is. Answer the question, please. Are you a murderer or no? Killing is not necessarily murder. Self-defense, I mean, it's still murder. Calm down, no need to get defensive. Or are you uncomfortable doing this in front of my soul and a halves? Aren't you, cheeky boy? Don't calm me down, boy. You want to put me on trial? Go on, then. I'll just say, aren't you cheeky? Cheeky or not, this isn't a game. We're talking about something important here. And stop trying to get under my skin, boy. Consider how they paint me as a dangerous man. Tell me, is it right to kill? We need to know what you believe. Old Burkha wasn't just a doctor. Old Barak wasn't just a doctor to us. He was a teacher. He knew how to live. You say you are his son, so you're to take his place and answer. Is murder acceptable? No, killing is never right. Never forget that. And I shouldn't have killed in the first place. But do you plan to avenge your father? Perhaps I won't. Good. We now know the kind of man you are. Here ends the trial. You're free to go. Wait, what? The trial was me? So you know me then, huh? That was quick. Guess I should talk to you if I'm ever confused. Very confused. Bone, nerves, and blood.
Half men, half boys. No more knives, no more toys.
So you're a teenager. I understand, homie. We'll get you some toys. Puberty and all. So is revenge bad too? Yes, life finds a way of punishing the wicked. Do as I say, not as I do. We'll say yes. So, you say murder is bad, but it's easy for you to say. You gave Wolfling a bone, never fed Duke, never met Lika. I'd like to see if you'd change your tune when you actually encounter the traitor. I bet my soul you'd lose it and snap his neck. What are you saying? Here's the deal. You're so full of the milk of human kindness, go and meet Lika for yourself. And if you truly, honestly believe a lying, cheating lowlife like him deserves to go free, let him go free. But if you figure he needs to be taught a lesson, give him this leash. It'll bring him back here, guaranteed. Are you testing me? Kind of. Alright. Deal. We have a deal. Murky says it's by the Gumstone. Who's Murky? The girl in the corner. She was the one who told us you're a killer. Did she see me then? She did, but don't bother her. She's frightened as it is. Fine. Where do I go? The Gumstone. Step word from the basket. Aren't you supposed to know all this, or do you step folk have different names for everything? Ah, yeah. The step people call it Uhilu. Hatred. See you around, pups. Okay, well, we've got ourselves a job now. To figure out what the hell is going on and actually see if we're as good as we believe. I truly does feel like we're being tested relentlessly. For now, my dear patrons and YouTubers who are YouTube viewers who are watching this later, we say goodbye. This game is fascinating.